Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders of the natural world and explore the intricacies of our planet's incredible biodiversity. I'm your host, David, and I'm thrilled to share with you today's fascinating story. As we take our first steps on this nature walk, let's journey to the southern coast of Africa, where a remarkable observation has been made that sheds new light on the complex relationships within ecosystems. The African penguin, an iconic species already facing numerous threats, has been found to have a new predator, the Cape clawless otter. In the picturesque town of Simonstown, South Africa, a mainland colony of African penguins has been under threat from various predators, including gulls, seals, and sharks at sea, as well as leopards, curricles, domestic dogs, and mongoose on land. However, it wasn't until recently that the Cape clawless otter was confirmed to be preying on these penguins. The story begins with a decline in the penguin population from 100 breeding pairs to 870 between 2020 and 2023. Local authorities first spotted Cape clawless otters near the colony in September 2022, along with 7 unexplained penguin carcasses. It wasn't until March 2023 that they caught an otter in the act, a female attacking penguins. The authorities rescued 2 adult penguins and recovered 3 carcasses, which were sent for autopsy. This discovery is significant not only because it identifies a new predator of African penguins, but also because it highlights the importance of understanding the complex interactions within ecosystems. By visually confirming the otter as a predator and documenting the characteristic measurements, location, and nature of the wounds linked to otter attacks, researchers can now better distinguish between predations by different species. Conservation efforts are underway, with the relocation of the predatory female otter to a distant location within Table Mountain National Park seeming to be successful initially. However, the reappearance of otter attacks on penguins in 2024 suggests that ongoing monitoring and potentially targeted interventions may be necessary to protect these vulnerable colonies. As we pause to consider this intricate balance of nature, we're reminded of the dynamic and often surprising ways in which species interact. The Cape clawless otter's predation on African penguins serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by conservationists in protecting endangered species and the ecosystems they inhabit. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, dear listeners. As we continue our journey through the fascinating world of wildlife and conservation, I'd like to take you to the lush high-altitude trees of North Queensland, Australia, where a remarkable discovery has been made. A team of scientists from James Cook University has identified a new species of stick insect, aptly named Acrophila alta, which is not only an impressive 40 centimeters long, but also weighs slightly less than a golf ball. This extraordinary insect, found in the Atherton tablelands, is suspected to be the heaviest insect in Australia, surpassing even the giant burrowing cockroach. The story of its discovery is quite intriguing, as it began with a social media post that caught the attention of researcher Professor Angus Emmett and his co-author Ross Coupland. They were sent a photo of this stick insect, which immediately sparked their curiosity. After several nights of searching, they finally located a large female specimen between Milla Milla and Mount Hippopotami. The insect was so high up in the canopy that they had to use a long stick to retrieve it. Upon closer inspection, Copeland was convinced that this was a new species of stick insect. They took it back to Emmett's home for further study, where they kept it in a cage, fed it, and collected its eggs. The eggs, as Professor Emmett explained, are very diagnostic, meaning each different species has slightly different eggs. This was a crucial step in confirming that Acrophila alta is indeed a new species. What's also fascinating about this discovery is the possible reason behind the stick insect's large size. The high altitude, cool, and wet environment where it lives may have driven the evolution of its body mass to help it survive the cold conditions. This remarkable find highlights not only the incredible diversity of life on our planet, but also the importance of preserving habitats that are often difficult to access. The Atherton tablelands, with their unique ecosystem, have yielded a secret that was previously unknown to us. As we continue to explore and understand our natural world, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring adaptations that species develop to thrive in their environments. The discovery of Acrophila alta serves as a testament to the wonders waiting to be uncovered in the unexplored regions of our planet. It also underscores the need for continued conservation efforts to protect these habitats and the incredible creatures that call them home. As we marvel at this supersized stick insect, let's not forget the intricate web of life that supports it, and the responsibility we have as stewards of the natural world. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk, as we delve into another captivating tale from the world of wildlife and conservation. Welcome back to Nature Walk, dear listeners. As we conclude our journey through the wonders of the natural world today, I'd like to take you on a dive into the deepest, most extreme parts of our ocean. A recent expedition to the Northwest Pacific Ocean has unveiled communities of strange and fascinating life forms that thrive in conditions we can hardly imagine. Imagine descending more than 9 kilometers down into the pitch-black darkness of the ocean trenches, where the pressure is so immense that it would crush anything that tried to exist at our surface. Yet here, life not only exists but flourishes in forms both bizarre and captivating. The Chinese-led research team aboard the submersible vehicle Fenduzhe captured extraordinary footage and photographs of these deep-sea creatures. One of the most striking discoveries was what appeared to be fields of long, thin tube worms, some reaching lengths of up to 30 centimeters. These were not isolated individuals, but dense colonies that covered the seafloor like an alien landscape. Alongside these were beds of clams and mats of bacteria that eerily resembled ice, all thriving in a world without sunlight. The key to life at such extreme depths lies in chemicals that seep out of the ocean floor: hydrogen sulfide and methane. These substances, which would be toxic to most known forms of life, serve as the fuel for these deep-sea communities. The creatures here are chemisynthetic, meaning they convert these chemicals into energy, a process that scientists are eager to understand better. This discovery challenges long-held assumptions about the potential for life at such extreme depths and pressures. It suggests that instead of being rare, these communities might be widespread across the deepest parts of our ocean. The implications are profound, opening up new avenues for research into how life adapts to the most inhospitable environments on Earth. For Dr. Meg Randu, one of the researchers, the experience was not just about discovering new species, but also about inspiring future generations. Some people might find it frightening, she shared, but I always encourage my students, look through the window at the bottom of the sea. You will be inspired. As we conclude this episode of Nature Walk, let's remember that our planet still holds many secrets, and the deepest parts of our ocean are among the most mysterious and unexplored frontiers. The discovery of thriving communities in these extreme depths is a testament to the resilience and diversity of life on Earth. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring your natural world. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring your natural world.